welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a video I have wanted to do for so long, probably since around Christmas when I got the lipstick. And I'm here today with a Taylor Swift inspired Get the Look. I've just sat and done this makeup with inspiration from a couple of pictures, this one, and also a handful from her Instagram and also her music video to Wildest Dreams. So I've taken inspiration from a couple of places. But if you want to see how I just achieved this Taylor Swift inspired Get the Look, then be sure to carry on watching. Yeah, I'm just going to zoom you in now so you can see a little bit better, and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is actually take a bit of primer. Often I don't prime my makeup, but I feel like Taylor Swift would be somebody that does. Most people do, I think that's just a me thing. I've just got like a mirror here. Ooh, I just blinded you, I'm sorry. So I'm going to probably use this a little bit, just so I can see what I'm doing. I just took that on my fingers. My skin isn't brilliant at the minute. I think it's mainly stress, let's be honest. So I'm hoping I'm back in focus. My card accidentally just filled up. I don't know how that happened because I swear I emptied my card the other day, but apparently I didn't. So I'm just going to carry on. Okay, so once foundation is done, I'm going to move on to powder, which is a little bit weird, but I'm going to come back and conceal my under eyes, and I'm going to leave my spots just because I feel like caking them in makeup is going to make it worse. So I'm going to take my powder, and for face powder I've been using this for such a long time. It's actually hit pan, it's really bad, but this is the Astor powder, and I'm going to take this because Taylor Swift always looks like, I've said this so many times, but she has perfect skin. So I'm just going to dust this all over my skin. And really pat it in. Like, I don't think she looks really dewy apart from where she's highlighted, but that's like a separate step. Once the powder's on, I'm going to actually go back with concealer. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer. So many people ask me what drugstore concealer I think is best, and I definitely think it's this. So I'm just going to put this under my eyes in two quite big triangles because I have never seen a picture of Taylor Swift where she looks tired. Like, she probably does look tired, but I don't know, maybe it's photoshopped, but she just never looks tired. And I'm actually going to blend this in with this brush, which is by Bestope, and they kindly sent me a set of their brushes and I've been trying them out and I love them. I'll link them down below. This isn't like an ad or anything, I say this a lot. But these are just off Amazon and they're really, really good actually, and I think they're really cheap, so if you're interested, I've been using this one for concealer just because it goes under your eye really nice. Okay, so Taylor's face doesn't look really contoured in any of these pictures actually. Yeah, she never looks contoured. In fact, her face always looks quite not particularly colourful, but in this picture that I'm copying from here, she's got a little bit of blush, she looks quite flushed and highlighted. So I'm not going to do loads of bronzer, I'm going to bronze my face up a tiny bit, but obviously because Taylor's quite fair, she's got like blonde hair, she's not really like tan, so yeah, so I'm just going to go in with blush, which will hopefully stop my face looking this two-dimensional. And I'm going in with this MAC blusher, which is in the shade Mocha, on the Real Techniques blush brush. And this is a really subtle, peachy, not shimmery kind of blush. Okay, I don't know how much this is going to pick up on camera just because it's a blusher and sometimes they don't look pigmented, but this is a really nice, subtle, peachy glow. It's perfect for summer, I just really like this. And then what I'm going to do is take my 17 Instant Glow Pink Bronze Shimmer Brick, which is the perfect dupe for the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. Like, this is a perfect dupe if ever I saw one. And I'm going to take my highlighter fan brush by Real Techniques on the top two shades, or like into the third, quite heavily because it's not that pigmented. Like, obviously if you get a Bobbi Brown one you're going to get the pigment more. But taking this quite a lot because she does look very highlighted on the tops of her cheekbones and kind of down her nose. So that's what we're going to do. And basically all I'm doing is like bringing the fan brush like that down my cheekbones and then up there a little bit. Okay, so I've taken a little bit of this on my nose as well, and I'm going to leave my face there for a little bit. And now I'm actually going to move on to eyeshadows. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Urban Decay primer potion thingy, which is like really good. I definitely recommend. I got this one with my Naked palette, but I will invest, oh dearie me, that's a lot that just squirted out. I'll invest in the full size product when this runs out. Okay, so once I've put this on, I know that my eyeshadow is not going to budge at all. So what I'm going to do now is take my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which is a very trusty palette, personal favourite eyeshadows probably ever. And I'm going to just prime my eyes with white chocolate, not prime them, but like put a base coat on with the shade White Chocolate, which is just a plain white eyeshadow. Okay, so once this is on, this should prevent anything from creasing, and I'm taking the colour Creme Brulee on my finger, quite heavy, in the centre of both my eyes. I've chosen to go for this Creme Brulee colour because it's really gold, and I feel like Taylor is the queen of gold eye and red lip. On this picture you can't fully see her eyeshadow just because she's got her eyes open, I was watching the music video for Wildest Dreams, and she's got gold eyes, red lips. It's quite a subtle eyeshadow, but nevertheless it's like gold, and it just, she rocks it. So I was like, what is a better Taylor Swift look than red lips and gold eye, because that is what we're doing. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take this brush, which is a really nice fluffy brush sent to me again by BeautySpectrum, so the same eyeshadow, like the same brush company, and I'm going to take this darker shimmery shade, which is called Hazelnut. I'm not going really dark through the crease just because she doesn't have loads of eyeshadow on. It's just something really pretty. It's just something really pretty and subtle. So I'm just going to put this on the outer third of my eye. Not really through the crease, just like the outer third. These are two such pretty eyeshadows to blend together. Like, I absolutely love it. So what I'm going to do now is take this brush, which is the shading brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to take this darker hot chocolate shade, which is like probably 2 shades darker than the one I just took, and I'm going to put that through my crease just as a little bit more definition, but still nothing really like wow smoky eye kind of look. This just kind of builds up the darkness, but to nothing too dramatic, and I'm going to take the same shade underneath my eye just because I think that looks really nice, and Taylor always has under eye eyeliner on. I've taken this really quite low under my eyes, which is not something I do a lot of the time, but Taylor's under eye makeup on this picture looks incredible. But then just to highlight my inner corner, I'm going to take the shade, what's this called? Champagne Truffle on the inner corner of both of my eyes. Now this is such a pretty shade, I love this for highlight. And what I'm actually going to do now is take this loose pigment, which is by Mercury 3, and I hadn't heard of them until I got in touch and asked me if I wanted to try these out, and I was like yes. And this is just a really pretty shimmery gold loose pigment, but this would work with anything. Like, you could use the Barry M, is it called like Dazzle Dust? Oh my god, I've got something in my eye. And oh my good god, this is pretty, like it's like heaven. And I'm just going to put this in the centre of both of my eyes. Honestly, that is so pretty. I really doubt it's picking up on camera how gorgeous this is. Like, oh my god, it's pretty. Okay, so once my eye makeup, well no, once my eyeshadow is the same on both eyes, I'm actually going to go in and fill my eyebrows in, which I'm going to do using my Maybelline Brow Satin, which I've been using probably for about like 6 months. Not the same one, but like this product. Just because I love it and it's such a good shade for my eyebrows. So I'm just going to fill this in. Now Taylor has quite fine arched brows, so I'm going to try and make my arch a little bit bigger than it would usually be and make them a little bit thinner. Like, I don't want to do really thick because she has quite thin brows. Now I mainly just use the pencil side of this, and at the moment my brows are still kind of a bit thick, a bit like not fully filled in. So I'm taking this brow gel, which is by Collection, and I'm just going to like sort them out a little bit more because they're a little bit unruly still at the minute. Okay, there, I think they're both a little bit more arched. Often they don't pick up as being even on camera, which really annoys me. Like, and what I'm going to do now is just take the white chocolate shade that I started out with under both of my eyebrows just as a highlight, because this is a really nice white pigmented shade, and Taylor's under eyes are definitely, not under eyes, under eyebrows are definitely really bright. Okay, so Taylor Swift has the best winged eyeliner I've ever seen. Like, it puts me to shame. So I'm going to take this 17 High Drama Intense Liquid Eyeliner, which is a new one for me. This is not one I've used on camera before. And I'm just going to do like a serious winged eye, like a good winged eye. Okay, now once I've got them to match, I'm just going to leave it because I could make them thicker, but I don't want to like just overdo it on the eyeliner. This is quite difficult to use. It's definitely not the favourite I've ever had. However, it does not budge all day. This stays on so long. But just to add some like serious intensity to my eyes, I'm actually going to use the Benefit They're Real mascara, which I haven't used on camera in a long time. But I feel like this gives serious volume and is good for bottom lashes as well. And I've said it so many times, but Taylor's bottom lashes are like so good. Okay, so I feel like this really lengthens your lashes, but I don't think it volumizes them all that much. So I'm actually going to go over the top of this with the Rimmel Wake Me Up, just because I feel like this is a really volumizing mascara. It might not be the best for length, but like, girl, it's got that volume. And I feel like this really makes a difference. It makes my eyelashes like lift a bit more, they just look a bit better. And yeah, for this look to really come together and for it to scream Taylor Swift, I'm going to go in with the red lipstick, because I got that red lipped classic thing that you like, we never go. I'm going to take this, which is not like, this is not a really high-end product, this is just what I find is the best matte red lipstick, and this is the MUA Lip Lacquer Velvet Liquid Lipstick that is very, very matte, and it's in the colour Reckless. Oh, does she have a song called Reckless? Or an album? No, Fearless. Near enough. Yeah, I'm going to line my lips with this red liner, which is by, who's this by? Barry M. But mainly this just does all the work. It does not move for literally about 6 hours. You could eat, you could drink, you could probably kiss somebody. I haven't tested that, but you probably could. And this would not budge at all. Okay, so once that liner is on, it's time for the matte lipstick to come out. And this is like such a beautiful product. MUA, this is like £1. And this is it, it's not going to move all day. This is like staying on for the rest of the day, whether I want it on or not. One time I even had a shower with it on. That's not even a lie. Okay, so this is my finished Taylor Swift inspired Get the Look. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment some celebrities down below who you'd like to see me do like a Get the Look of when I have a bit more time in summer, because I've really enjoyed doing this and I feel like you can tell that this looks like Taylor Swift. I've always thought this lipstick looks like a Taylor Swift lipstick when I'm wearing it, but yeah, I just think this is really, really nice. So if you've enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I hope you enjoyed this video very, very much, and I shall see you later. Bye guys!